Call me crazy, but I visited 13 national parks in just 10 days.
Damn!
Wagwan, wagwan, family. Thank you guys for tuning into another one of my videos. This time we are on our way to the beautiful Black Canyon National Park in Colorado. So I shot this clip with my drone and I thought I'd share it because I saw this. If you see like in the middle of the video, you can see that like little peak, like a rock, like that's just like kind of poking out. It stood out to me on my way to the park, so I thought I'd stop and just take this shot so you guys could get a glimpse of it. It was pretty cool to me. It like when you're like on your way to the park and you see it like with the background with the mountains and stuff, is pretty cool. Um, to be honest, the video doesn't even give it justice, but it's pretty cool though. So yeah, I thought I'd share that. But welcome again to another stop that I made on my road trip to the 13 national parks on this trip. I'm gonna show you guys a bit of my experience, and I hope you guys enjoy. What's up, guys? We are at Black Canyon National Park in Colorado. This park is a bit of an interesting one for me. It's based in a more rural part of Colorado, which is pretty cool to see because I was more so on the west side of Colorado, like by Colorado Springs, Denver, that side, Pueblo, and a little bit in the middle. So now coming more further west is kind of cool to see it because I like the country vibes, you know, because obviously I grew up in the country in Jamaica and stuff. So it's a little bit spread out, you know. The vibes is definitely very quiet and peaceful, very chill. Like the roads leading up to the park itself, it's not like fully what do you call it? Well, you guys can see, obviously. I don't remember what the terminology would be for what this is, but you don't need to have like a 4x4 or anything to like drive on these roads. It's like good road to drive on, but it would be a little bumpy and stuff. So it seems as though like a couple other sites are spread out, so pretty much just drive around and hit a couple other spots that have the views and stuff, so I can show you guys. I'm not gonna go to all of them because I'm gonna try to leave to go to the next park, but I'll definitely try to capture as much as I can. So this first one is called, I believe it's the Narrow View, and this is just a short walk from the street, so come and see the view. So I don't know what to expect. I don't really care for like researching so much before coming, other than the fact of if you have to make a reservation, or like with Rocky Mountain, I wasn't able to go because at the time my phone didn't have a lot of signal, and you're required to set up like not a reservation but get a ticket within a certain window, and service was acting up, so I didn't get to get that ticket, so I could have went this morning. So I'm gonna have to do that another time. But not all the parks are like that though, so don't really have to worry about it. But so far it looks pretty interesting. I'll show you guys the general area. And more than likely you're probably gonna be on this journey with not many people being here. Because like I said, it's like this seems to be like a way out there kind of park, so not a lot of people are gonna be here compared to the other ones. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just the time of year, but so far this is pretty interesting. So I drove into the northern rim, or the north rim of the park. So you could enter from different areas and stuff. Wow. Like, this is like crazy high. It kind of gave me the feeling of when I was climbing the castle thing yesterday. I'm not trying to take no risk over here, because if anything happens to you, you're on your own. Because ain't nobody out here, boy. Shoot. Oh, boy. That would not be good. But like I said, it's very serene. The vibes is good. Look at this rock. You might be a keeper, my friend. I like collecting rocks wherever I go. I don't do it all the time, but whenever it hits me intuitively, I just follow accordingly. Oh, this smells really good. Is this some, I guess, a type of pine tree or something? I don't know if pine is the right thing, but you all know what I mean, like a Christmas tree type of vibes. But it smells like really good though. Like it has a, oops, sorry. It has a very strong scent. That even I'm smelling it. Like, my nose are not the best, but I smelled it. All right, take a look. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's an amazing creation, I tell you. But let's head on to the next one. I'll show you guys some other views that they have here. And it's not too hot. Like, the weather is nice, the breeze. Anytime there's some breeze if it's hot but there's breeze, I'm good. But if it's just dry heat, no bueno. Nah, rough. Rough. Oh gosh, but I encourage you guys to definitely visit these parks, take in some of the vibrations, you know what I mean? It's like there's a sound, like it sounds like wind just running through the lower end. It would sound like you're on a highway kind of, but it's very interesting. But yeah guys, I'll show you the next one in a few moments. All right, so we're going to the second one, and this one is called Balanced Rock View. So let's check it out. Check it out. Oh, that's what we're hearing. I know it makes sense. So the sound I've been hearing is the sound from the water. It's like there's a river running through at the bottom. Well, I'm not. Let me make sure I'm not covering the mic. I'm not gonna lie. It is high. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you. I think maybe why it's called Balance Rock is maybe because of that rock that's there, that's balanced. I don't know. But you guys can see the water running down there. So yeah, it sounds like you're on a highway, like you hear all the cars like rushing at the same time. It's just like shh type of vibes. But that's pretty cool. I mean, if you're afraid of heights, I mean, you might feel a little uncomfortable, but you know, you'll be alright. It's not that bad. Alright, on to the next we go. I'm sorry guys, I'm just checking to see if I see any stones that I want. And in case you're wondering why it is that I'm like trying to collect the stone, essentially a stone is like reflective of the energetic signature of a certain space and place. So because I want to capture the energy of certain places, I'll take like a rock or a stone that's pretty much the energy of this area condensed into physical matter, and that's represented by the rock. You know, that's why I guess everywhere you go you'll have different types of rocks, different shapes, textures, etc. It's all based on the energy that's within that area. So I like collecting them to get a remnant of that energy with me, like in my space, especially if it's like a peaceful place like this, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm doing that, guys. Not a weirdo. Let me see. It's a yellow one. I usually try to just find a unique looking one because I like unique things. So but I collected a couple of them from the first spot, so let's just keep going. We're gonna go to the next one, and I gotta keep track of time because I don't necessarily want to stay here super long, but I'm gonna try to squeeze in as many sites as I can. I'm not even sure where the main entrance is for the park, but might miss that. Might miss that. But all right, see you in the next one. Okay guys, so this next one is called Big Island. Don't know why, but let's go figure that out together. Let's see. Show you guys what's up. How you guys doing? Doing well, doing well.
Get out of your picture here.
No, you're fine. Isn't that spectacular? Man, all I can say is wow. This is really beautiful, man. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful place, you know. Like I said, the vibe here is like very calm, very peaceful, you know. It's definitely a place if you want to come and zen out and meditate for a little bit. This would be a really good spot for that. But I like it, you know. Simple. Simple. Nah, this is not actually, it's not simple. The topography here is crazy. It's crazy, man. Okay, guys. I hope you guys feeling my vibe and soaking it in if you're, you know, in not being here, you know. But no, it's really cool, man. It's really cool. And this rock is pretty cool. I guess it started crystallizing, as you guys can probably see. So you already know I'm gonna try to grab me a piece. Oh man. But yeah, the rocks here are pretty interesting. You know, you see like the different colors and stuff. It's pretty interesting. So, so where it says you are here, that's pretty much where I'm at the north rim of the park, and then I have to head to the south rim. So that ride took me almost like 2 hours. So just bear that in mind that if you're going, try to head to the southern rim, because that's where a lot of the viewing points, the majority of them would be. So that's my quick tip if we're going to this park. So I made a quick, you know, gas stop. Mavericks actually saved my life a couple times. So shout out to them. And here we are at the entrance. What's up, guys? So I ended up making it to the other side of the Black Canyon National Park. So this is the south rim. Um, so pretty much when I started out on the at the north rim, and it seems like that side is the one that maybe is the less traveled. Because over here the road is complete and stuff like that. Um, it seems more organized in a way, but there's some construction being done on one of the streets that takes you to the viewing spots. So I couldn't wait, so I just went the other direction because there's another road that takes you to the um what do you call that? The river. So remember I was showing you guys the river? There's this road that I'm on will take you all the way down, which now that I'm thinking about it, that's like super far down. I don't know if I'm gonna make that drive. That's like super far down. I'm gonna think about it. I'll think about it. Um, so yeah, it takes you down so you can have river access if you so desire. Um, I just made a quick stop. I don't think maybe if I go over here, I might be able to see. Just made a quick stop. I don't know if this is I doubt this is an actual viewing area, but there was a part of the road that was kind of carved out, so I just assumed it is. So, but it's not really, doesn't really give the best view. I'm gonna show y'all what we got. Yeah, but this side, the on the southern rim is definitely the main area. This is where people, I guess, would generally probably come or start at. Um, and the northern rim where I went to first, um, that would probably, as I said, the less traveled route. Um, but the thing is to get from the northern, if you ended up at the northern, and to get to the southern from the northern, it would be like an hour and a, this is an hour and a half, like an hour and a half drive. So you got to be committed if you ended up at the north instead of the south. Nonetheless, I'll show you guys this quick view. Like I said, I don't think this is like an official. viewing area, but just thought I'd stop to show you. So I'm gonna see if I can get at least like 2 more spots and then head to the next one. So of course I'm not gonna tell you guys which one that is, but I'm sure you probably can't guess. But okay, guys, stay tuned for the next one. Okay, as you can see, I didn't make it down. I can smell my brakes. Definitely smell my brakes. It is a steep drive to come down. As I showed you guys in like the initial videos when I was zooming into where the water was, the river or stream, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, it's very far down, so it doesn't take long to get down, but it's just it's a steep, definitely a steep drive. So just be mindful of that with your car brakes. Just make sure your brakes are good, and you should be straight. So check out the views. It is beautiful. Is it not? Look at that. As I said, all I can say is wow. Yeah, it's beautiful, man. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to get down to the water. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. So let me show you guys. It's not like terribly bad, but it's definitely gonna take some maneuvering to get down there. But it's not like super complicated. So I just wanted to get my foot in the water. I had it on my mind and I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do it. So wish me luck. So I made it. Thankfully. Oh gosh. So now I'm gonna test out the water. See what is what while going. My assumption is that it's gonna be cold. Yep, it is. God darn cold. Man. Oof. Like seriously, water cool. Alright, so I'm gonna take my shoes off and just take a quick dip with my feet. And then we just run and go back up. Okay. Let's see. And the rocks are so hot. Gosh. Oh man. We say one with nature, you know. I'm happy. I'm happy I did it. I was not gonna come down here, to be honest. But then I was like, dude, you already drove an hour and a half. Like, just do it. Oh, that's cool. You guys probably won't be able to see it. There's this like little fly that's, I thought it was gonna die when it landed on the water, but that boy was coasting on the water. Yeah, this feels really good. Good vibes, good vibrations. I tell you. I'm used to the cold water though, so it doesn't faze me. Doesn't faze me at all. Nah. This for me is pretty much like a grounding practice. So a part of the reason like why this whole doing all this is so important is because I'm doing my own like reset spiritually, mentally, physically and stuff. And I thought it would be necessary to immerse myself as much in nature as is possible. Sorry. Yeah, I thought it would be necessary to immerse myself in nature as much as is possible so that I can like reattune my energy body and stuff and just reconnect with nature on a deeper level. So doing all this is like actually very important for me. Makes me feel alive, you know what I mean? Just found this stone in the water. It just popped. I was like putting some of the water in my hair and it just popped up. Like it stood out a lot because of the color compared to the other ones. And I was like, wow, I think you're for me, my friend. So it's another one to add to the collection. It's a very pretty stone. I feel like that was like a little ceremony for me. Like, I don't even know what you want to call it, but like in putting my feet in the water and then using the water to kind of not wash my hair, but just to dampen my hair and stuff. I don't know, it just felt like a purifying ceremony in a way. I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but I'm happy that I came down. I'm so serious when I was saying like I was not gonna come down all the way down here because it just looked too like doing the most, you know what I mean? Oh man, but I'm really happy that I did come, man. It's good vibrations, man. Like this park, I think I was saying, yeah, calling it simple. It is a simple park from the standpoint that it's not like it has like 1,000,001 like things to do or look at per se. It's kind of just a similar structures, but the energy here is like just very serene and very, very calming, and it's just like my vibes. It's just like a pure energy to it, you know what I mean? It's so interesting. And the rocks here are so interesting too because I don't necessarily know much about rock formation, but they all have so much crystalline like parts to it, because like when you're driving past it, it's like shining, like the rocks are shining and stuff, so it's like pretty interesting. But nah, I definitely encourage you guys to come to Black Canyon National Park. It's definitely a cool park. Definitely a cool park. If you need that reset, you know what I mean? Yeah, it has that energy to help clear and just purify your energy and all that good stuff. So it's good vibrations, man. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, for checking out this episode of the adventures. Man, I have like another 3-hour plus drive to my next location, to my next destination. Boy, I hope they don't close. They shouldn't, because Yeah, they shouldn't. I hope not. I don't think so. But yeah. So on to the next one. Thanks again, you guys, so much for tuning in. And I will see you in the next one. One love.